Hey Scorpio, this read is for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and get started with my oracle cards, and then I'll clarify with my tarot deck. So universe, what messages do you have for Scorpio today? And they are jumping out of my hands, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. That's her cue to me to get going here. I have emotional loss, awareness, patience and planning, balance, and positive movement forward. So to me, these cards already speak of you making a change in your life. Especially the patience and planning and the positive movement forward. You've already decided on what that change is, and you're actioning it, and you're moving forward. I have new beginnings, movement, choices, decisions, conflict and defeat, emotional withdrawal, and triumph. So I'm starting to get a vibe that feel like there was an end of a relationship. And I don't know that it was the thing that triggered this. I'm almost feeling like you decided to make this change and I feel like almost as a result of this new path, there was a loss of a relationship. I'm going to keep pulling cards because I just want to clarify and make sure that I'm reading it correctly. That sounds about right. Okay. So I pulled the Devil card, and the Devil card tends to represent a person with a destructive and manipulative energy. I have the Magician card. He usually speaks of having all the tools that you need to be successful. To me in this, I get the vibe that by you deciding to make this change in your life, that's what gave you all the tools you need to be successful. By you having the confidence and being willing to take control of your life. I feel like that was a huge step in you just being able to be successful in whatever you choose to do, because I feel like that shows you that you are capable of making the change. I got the King of Wands over here next to the Lovers card. I feel like it speaks to that person and possibly the reason why you decided to make the change. I'm gonna pull more cards just to make sure I kind of got the right vibe here. And I also have the Judgment card in that first line. And I feel like it ties in with that as well, of that relationship, and probably the reason why it ended, and you making the choice to set out on a new path and a new journey. That you had to make a judgment. I have a Ten of Swords. It usually represents a disappointing ending, but one that's beneficial for you in the long run. So I think letting go of this relationship, because I feel like it was a dysfunctional, destructive relationship. It had a really negative impact on you. I feel like this person, I feel like there was an affair. I think it had a very negative impact on you. So being able to walk away and to walk away from that is going to help fulfill you emotionally. Once you heal from it, it's best for you in the long run. I have the Six of Swords, which tends to represent moving from a stormy time into a calmer time. And I feel like that's what this is too, because I don't feel like that relationship was really smooth on a day-to-day basis. Like, I believe that there was this underlying affair. But I think just everyday interactions with this person weren't particularly calm or peaceful. So I think things just felt stormy. And by not having that person in your life, I feel like you found an instant calm. Because you didn't have that chaotic, miserable, destructive energy near you anymore. I have the Queen of Cups. When I look at her, I see self-care. I see you healing your emotional wounds, filling up your own emotional cup, loving yourself. I have the Fool card, which represents taking a leap of faith. And I think that's what you did when you left. Because I don't think it was easy making that choice. And the unknown is always scary. But I feel like the Fool speaks of you taking that leap. I have the King of Swords here. And to me, when I look at him, I feel you uncovering the truth. You finding out what that truth was. I almost feel like you had to seek it out. It didn't fall into your lap. They didn't admit it. You had to actually go looking for it. I also have the Five of Wands here, and it represents arguing and drama. And I feel like that's what it was like with this person. It was always a big thing. I think when you uncovered the truth, I think it was a big blowout. I think this person had a huge hiss that they got caught. And that what they had was going to come to an end because you were going to leave. I have the Ace of Swords, which represents triumph, right next to the Six of Wands, which also speaks of triumphant victories. And I believe that goes along with you leaving. I think that's the universe's way of reiterating and affirming that you did the right thing. I have the High Priestess, and she can speak of things that are still unknown to us, but we'll find out along the way, but not necessarily negative things. But I think there's still some things that are going to be uncovered in all of this. I don't know that it's completely done yet. I hope that doesn't mean what I think it might mean. The Ace of Wands. I might wait to get a few more supporting cards on that one. The Six of Pentacles, which speaks of an even give and take. To me, when I look at the card, I see like scales coming into balance. This person getting theirs. I think they're about to get more than they bargained for in their little affair. I have the Five of Swords, which tends to represent selfish, short-won victories. The Page of Wands. I feel like there's a baby coming out of this affair. I feel like it resulted in a pregnancy. And that might be one of the things that you haven't found out yet. That's what I feel is going to happen. That's why I feel that this person's got more than they bargained for. I have the Strength card here. To me, when I look at it, I see you and the strength that it took to leave and the strength that you gained by leaving and taking your control back, taking power back in your life. the Hierophant here, and he can speak about higher learning. To me, I feel like he represents, this person has some hard lessons ahead. They're about to learn some life lessons here in all this situation. That's what he represents to me. I have the Knight of Pentacles as well, which speaks of something you've been working towards for a while, finally coming to fruition. For me, he just represents in this read this journey that you're on, and that it will take you to a positive place and where you need to be in your life, and where you'll be much happier. I feel like it's setting down a firm foundation for the future for you, being able to walk away and close that chapter of your life. You're going to have reason to celebrate. And I did get the Six of Cups, which tends to be a blast from the past card. I'll show you, it has children in it. Yeah, I just get the vibe off of it that it ties into the Lovers card and what's going on in that situation. I pulled Choose Wisely, Destiny, Passion Ignited, and Obstacles and Challenges. I almost feel like there might be a part of you that feels sorry for this person because of the situation that they find themselves in, and there might be a temptation to offer to help. But I feel like they are on their own destined path, as are you. And at this point, they are better left to deal with their own obstacles and challenges because you have your hands full. That's what this read speaks of to me. So definitely self-care, closing the door on the past, and other people's problems are their own problems, not yours. Alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed the read. Please let me know if it was helpful. I love hearing from you guys. Take care.